Alright, I'm just going to show you how to finish up the edge of this cross. Everything else was shown in part 1 of this, so I'm continuing around the bottom edge of the cross. When you get to a corner, remember to go through that corner twice so that you can wrap around one edge and then back through to wrap around the other edge. And continuing up the side. And again, when you're doing a whip stitch, you always stitch up through the bottom of the next hole, and that causes the yarn to wrap around the edge. We're going to do this all the way around all sides of the cross. Got a knot. Sometimes you'll get knots, and so you may have to stop and undo one, just like I'm doing here. There we go. Pull that through and continue on around. Then I'm going through this corner and back through the next hole on the next side of the cross, and just continuing. It helps me to hold it with both hands if I can, to kind of keep that yarn from bunching up too much on me. Since I've gotten to this outer corner, I'm gonna have to go twice through that hole so that I can get both edges. So there's one and the other. And just continuing around as I go. Straighten that out some. There we go. I've gotten to another outer corner, so I'm going to have to go through this corner twice. This part, just going around the edge, is a lot easier than in the center part of the cross for sure. Getting that corner there. The more you do it, the faster you become. And I pulled my string out. Give me a second to get that back on. All right. Restrung it and continuing on around. Again, I've come to a corner, so I've got to go through that corner twice. And around the side. Oops. That time I didn't do a good job of making sure it went around the side. Pull that back out a little bit. There we go. Going a little too fast there. Almost finished. And to that outer corner again. So make sure I come up the side. Now I'm at an inner corner. Coming out one hole. Those inner corners you don't have to go through twice. It's those outer corners that you have to make sure you go through twice. And I'm almost finished. So at a corner, outer corner, so I have to make sure I go through there twice and hold that on the side there. Did it right that time. Didn't have to go back and fix it that time. Outer corner again, so there's once, there's twice, and just a couple more squares to go. And then I will thread my tail through. So, wrapping that around. And now that I've got all of that done, I'm going to flip to the back side, and I'm going to take this tail and I'm going to thread it through 4 or 5, maybe 6 of these, and then pull all the way through so that it's held down, and then take my pair of scissors and snip, and there we go. There's the back of the cross, and there's the front of the cross. Both sides look pretty neat. Not a lot of mess. All the tails are hidden by the stitches, and that's how you make the canvas crosses. Now that you're done with your canvas cross, you can always embellish it by using some hot glue and putting a button here in the center, or anything else that you may want to do. A lot of times I see them with buttons on them, so you can get bulk buttons from various places, Joann's, Amazon, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, wherever you may want to, and hot glue it there, or you can leave them like this. You can always choose to do various colors of yarn, or even get kind of the rainbow yarn so that it gives it a rainbow effect, or choose a different color yarn for the outline of it. So there's different ways that you can change it up and make it look however you would like to, but that is just one way of sewing those canvas crosses.